So this is day 2 of me trying to post just one video every single day for 365 days. Today I didn't really do much tangible like I can show you. So I'm just gonna go over the top 5 things I've added to my application that made it amateur to still amateur, but just a lot better. So I think one of the number one things that's been the most useful is a PyProject.toml. And so what this does is essentially unifies all those configuration files for various packages. So things like MyPy, PyTest, Bandit, they would all just go in here rather than 10 plus files. So the second thing by far has been what's called response schemas. And so what these do is essentially validate what returns to the front end. So I'm using Pydantic for this. And as you can see, whatever is listed here can only be returned to the front end. So you know exactly what's being returned. And then it almost kind of acts like documentation as well, which really helps. So the third thing I've added are custom error exceptions, which what I'm using is Flask. Already does pretty well, but these just really help with debugging and are really easy to add because they give you more info to the error you receive for the most part. So number 4 would be a make file. This essentially just allows you to create aliases for various commands. Some can be really long, some you just want as an alias. So things like this really long command to run some PyTests, you could just run as what I've named as an alias, and then it runs the same command as listed above. So the 5th and final thing kind of goes without saying, and I'm assuming most people already know this. The reason I'm mentioning it is because I didn't do it at first, and it's essentially never hard coding any magic numbers or magic strings, and to always make them enums or constants. The reason I say this is because if you have, say, a magic number in 10 plus files, and then you want to change that number, you're going to have to go in each file and change each one. But if you centralize them, you just have to change one field, one file. So another thing that saves you, possible hours of time.